Guys, welcome back to another episode of Bass and Fierce TV. Appreciate you guys tuning into the channel. Appreciate you guys that subscribe, ladies that subscribe. I appreciate you. Apparently, a lot of you between the ages of 35 to 44 really enjoy my channel, so I really appreciate you guys, and I want to say thank you. Today's video, I am going to be taking you guys along with me real quick. We're going to go ahead and get this out the way real quick. I'm going to go to a place that I've been trying here lately. I just can't eat there every day. Because I do love what they make. So I'm gonna take you with me here real quick to a place that's in my area, but they got them all over. So no matter where you're at, pretty sure you can find one. If you travel a little bit, you'll find one. Delicious. I love it, love it, love it. I've been trying to do this a little bit more in my vlogs, my videos lately, kind of doing more vlog style. Trust me, we're gonna get into it. Don't worry, I got plenty to talk about today. Couple people kind of getting onto this topic. Of course, I got something to say about it, so I'm hopping onto it. But I wanted to kind of take you guys along with me real quick to a stop, and hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna kind of start it off that way, do a little bit different. Normally I would do something like this at the end. I'm gonna start off with it today for this, and we'll kind of swing by here real quick. I'll get back in the car, talk to you guys a little bit, and kind of go from there. So we're gonna make a quick stop, so let's roll. And so, as has been customary in my videos lately, I've been kind of taking you guys along with me throughout my day and kind of showing you what it is that I do. So today's video, this place here is called Crumble Cookies. You guys may have seen or heard about them before, but it's called Crumble Cookies. So I'm gonna take you guys inside of there. I'm gonna see if they have like a no filming thing, but I'm gonna try to take you guys inside of there real quick. So Crumble, here we go. Alright guys, so I'm here at Crumble Cookie. Like I said, just taking you guys along with the video stuff that we do. This is it, the crumble side, the little cake thing, right? Pretty cool. But they got some really good cookies, so you guys gotta come check this place out. Like I said, I'm just trying to take you guys along my day with some different stuff I'll be doing. So this is it, Crumble Cookie. Big old crumble thing. Sweet cookie. Guys are just kind of asking to see if it's okay to actually vlog at some places now, and that's pretty cool. So I'll be sure to tag the crumble here in the video. But guys, look at that, man. The cookies are so good. I showed you guys a picture inside the box. It won't look like that for long because I'm about to crush these. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the video. I'm gonna get back into it, get back in my truck, talk to you guys a little bit. Let's go. I appreciate all of you guys that support the channel, so thank you. Like this video so that the YouTube, whatever algorithm knows that I'm actually making a halfway decent video. So I appreciate it. Even if you don't agree with it, just like it. I appreciate it. All right. So I thought about making this video. Then I was like, no, I'm not going to worry about it. Then I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna make this video. And then I was like, no. So I had a struggle. I had a difficult decision to make myself, whether or not to make this video. I feel like as myself in my life in general, I've had to make several tough decisions here over the last 2 years or so. And some of them paid off wonderfully. I mean, like almost instantly with a change in my mindset, results, different things like that, as far as some of the decisions that I had to make. Obviously not as big as the decision that I'm about to talk about today, but just in general. And then some decisions that I made, they were okay. Some decisions I made were okay for a little while, and then they turned out to be not so great. On the flip side, some I made were great for decent for a little while, and then turned out to be like really great, like exponentially, like got even better. So I feel like when it comes down to making decisions, you get tough decisions, you just got to make them. What I do with my decision making is I always, with anything, and you guys know I've always been consistent on this channel. I don't plan on changing that at all. I always pray about everything that I do. I always seek God's guidance first before I make any moves, and I pray that I'm doing what it is that I'm supposed to be doing with my life. So that's first and foremost for me. Everybody doesn't do it the same way. It is what it is. But for me, that's always what I do. Then I always consult with my family and always talk to my family about what it is that I'm doing, because any decision that I make in the position I'm in with 4 kids, a spouse, that type of thing, can't just be out here just willy-nilly, just kind of, just doing stuff. Like, you can't do it. Like, you got to consider the whole thing. And that goes without saying, guys, when you have a family, that type of thing. If you're doing your own thing, you're doing your own thing. It is what it is. It's going to affect you, and that's it. But when it comes to bigger, you got to always look at the bigger picture. I always say, you always look at the bigger picture, how it's going to affect you, how it's going to affect your family, how it's going to affect the whole thing. So, I feel like when it comes down to that, there's some there are some decisions that you make that are great. There's some decisions that you make that may not be so great. You kind of got to live with it, and you kind of got to be prepared to make that next big decision, right? So with all that being said, today's topic, I'm talking about the most recent change in bass fishing here as far as when it comes to anglers. The one that seems to be the most talked about, which is insane. I don't get it. I don't get it from a sense of people that are just so ready to just bash someone. That I don't understand. But honestly, I do kind of understand, because that's what today's culture is. That's what today's world is. People just ready to bash people for whatever reason. They just want to find a reason to to bash somebody about something or be mad about something. So today we're talking about Chris Zaldain. We're talking about Chris Zaldain and his big move from Mega Bass to Googan and 13 Fishing. That's what we're talking about today. And you guys kind of could tell when I told you. That's probably why I jumped in on this myself, because you guys know, I think you can see it here, 100% Team 13 Fishing all day. I think I can show you guys without busting up my stuff. So 13 Fishing all day. But that's part of the reason why they're getting a lot of you know, deal here, where it's such a big thing. Because honestly, people have looked at like the Googan and the Googan Squad and all that. They've always looked at them kind of from a place of, you know, what are you guys doing? You guys don't belong here. Even though everybody claims that fishing is supposed to be like inclusive and let's get everybody involved in fishing. Let's welcome people. We love new ideas, blah, blah, blah. Here comes the Googans with some new ideas. Oh, y'all are copycats. Y'all are terrible. Why y'all just doing this? Why y'all just doing that? Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all know how to catch no fish. And all they did was stay the course. Like, now every store you go into has all their baits. And the same people still chirping. Still, man, I can't stand no Googan. I ain't gonna never throw a lunker log. I ain't gonna never throw no bandito bug. Andrew Flair can't catch no fish. Now, only one of those statements was true. Okay? Flair, sometimes he made. Anyways, I'm just joking, guys. I'm just saying, like, every step of the way that the Googans have made and every journey they've made, there have been so many people that just hate on what it is they're doing. And I don't understand that, because basically that's the dream that you live in. The world that we live in today is built on people coming up with ideas, concepts, catering to certain things, and then getting their money. Yet every step of the way, these dudes have experienced nothing but hate. And I don't get it, man. It just blows my mind. I keep saying I don't get it, but I do get it. I 100% get it. Because everybody, they act like they want to see you succeed, and then they don't want to see you succeed. They just don't want to see you succeed. They don't. And that's the thing about this is, like I said, they just kept pushing forward. And to look at a bait and be like, oh, they made a bait that's similar. How many 1.5s are there, guys? Like, how many chatterbaits are there, guys? How many buzz baits are there, guys? How many swim jigs are there? Trying to tell me somebody didn't look at somebody's bait to get an idea to make another bait? Come on, man. How many bait makers are there that just buy blanks and paint blanks? And label it their own and call it? Like, you're trying to tell me that somebody didn't get an idea from somewhere? The thing is, that bait maker, his paint that's his design. That's his idea. He didn't come up with he wasn't trying to come up with a new bait. He didn't want a new action. He wanted to showcase his artistic ability. And that's what he chose to do. That's the path he chose. Am I mad at him? No. Get your money, bro. Like, get your money. Do what it is that you need to do. Am I mad at somebody who made another 1.5 because KVD made millions off of 1.5? 6XD. Am I mad another company came up with a cool looking idea that's close to a 6? No. The bait works. Get your money, man. Like, that's what it is. That's why we live here in the country that we live in, because you're allowed to do these things. You're allowed to make these things. And honestly, the thing that a lot of people don't understand is that if you make a bait, and if you copy someone else's bait, you typically have to pay that person a percentage. So the company that copies the Z-Man chatterbait pays Z-Man. So Z-Man's getting paid. That person's now getting to express their idea. They're getting paid. Multiple people are getting paid. Multiple people are winning tournaments. What the heck is the problem, guys? What is the problem? So let's get back to the topic at hand. Zaldain. Zaldain makes a choice. Now, I think what happened with his choice is that it's not so much what he did. It's a matter of where he went to from. Again, a lot of people out here like hate the Googan Squad for some reason. I don't hate anybody personally. I mean, I do hate people that ruin fishing spots. I don't like them. I don't like the people that leave trash at fishing spots and ruin spots for me to go fishing. I probably do hate those people. Hate's a strong word, but I probably dislike those people a lot. But I don't hate nobody. When it comes to like fishing and baits, I want everybody to fish, man. I want everybody to catch these fish. I want everybody to have a good time. Any of my friends that know me, I want to see them succeed. I'll give them anything I can to help them succeed. But I think what happened is when he went from Mega Bass, which is like, supposedly this, they're a phenomenal company. They make great baits, right? but they're not the end all be all. Like when you hear these tournaments won now, you're not hearing everybody saying, oh, I won it on the Mega Bass. Oh, I won on the Mega Bass. Tournaments wins are starting to be spread across. I won it with Berkeley. I won it with Berkeley. I won it with Strike King. I won it with this. I won it with that. The companies, there's a lot of good baits out here from a lot of different companies. So there is not no, like, every tournament that you've ever seen has been won on a Mega Bass bait. No, man. Dudes out here winning money left and right without using Mega Bass. But I'm not knocking any other company. Mega Bass makes some great baits. They have some great ideas. They got some designers that do their thing. But guess what? 13 Fishing has some great baits. They have great designers. They have people in the back rooms testing products, getting stuff done. Googan makes baits that people win tournaments off. Just ask these dudes out here winning with the baits. Like, Strike King has bait. All these companies have baits. All these companies want to position themselves in a place where they've got a team and they have input from people that compete at a high level. So it makes perfect sense for a company like Googan, who has always been considered, like, you got Mega Bass way up here and you got Googan down here like in the toilet, and Mega Bass apparently is up high on a pedestal up here. Okay, that's the way it's always looked at. Googan wants to bring it, so they go get a very, very, very competitive, very, very top level, very, very well respected angler. They're gonna keep grinding, man. They got Chris Zaldane, they got Mark Daniels, they got people that are very, very knowledgeable regarding what it is that they do. In addition to already having Dustin Connell, in addition to already having, like, they got these people. They're trying to, like any company in the world, if I'm like a very successful tech company and I want to be even more successful, I'm probably going to go get another successful tech company, a guy that I've already seen do it at a high level. I'm going to go get him from that company, bring him onto my company, get him into some meetings, and I'm going to get my company there. And then I'm hoping to go there and then keep going. That's all they're doing. It's a strategic move to partner with an angler. They're not going to just go get anybody, though. They got to get, like Zaldane said in his video, he met with lunkers. He met with them. They had went out. They had a day on the water. They had an opportunity to converse, go over ideas, kick around this, kick around that. Zaldane wants his YouTube to grow. Zaldane has a TV show. Lunkers wants his brand to keep growing. He wants to keep making money, keep doing well, keep being more and more respected in the community, get the best products that he can. Hey, I want to have a good YouTube. Hey, I want to do this. Hey, I want to. They had a conversation. That's old school when it comes to angling. That's old school. That's how a lot of these deals are done. A lot of these handshakes. Like, this is what I think. This is what I can do. This is what I can bring to the table. Let's get together. Let's make it happen. And that's what they did. They met, they got together, and they decided to let's make this happen. So here comes the deal. Bam, now he's with Googan. Now he's going to start talking about baits. Now he can get in the meetings. Now he can do these things. Even if he doesn't do any of that, they already got good people making their baits. They're going to keep making baits. They're going to keep growing. They're going to value, obviously, his input. He went on a podcast and said that it might have been a little bit difficult for him to get input in when you're dealing with somebody like Yuki, who makes these baits that are, he's making, and he's been like the go-to guy there. You're not going to just be like, hey, I got an idea here. No, just keep using what we doing and we winning. Like, so if I'm an angler and I don't think that's where I want to be headed, I want to start to brand myself a little bit farther. I want to get in the avenue where the KVD is. KVD not only is in the meeting, right? He's running the meeting, because you can't win a tournament unless a bait has his name on it. Like, he's in the meeting. Like, he works with people that are, like, obviously really good designers, making great baits. Zaldane's just trying to provide the best he can for him and his family, man. Like, and everybody wants to hate on him for doing that. It doesn't make any sense. You guys don't know the details of his Mega Bass contract. You have no idea what Mega Bass was doing for him. They might have just been sending him some free baits. They might have been paying his entry fees. Who knows? So if Googan offered to do similar and then also give him some input, man, come on, man. To me, it don't seem that hard at all. And here's, like, you take a look at it, go farther back in, like, the scope of the world. How many of us did not buy Google stock when it first, like, took off? How many of us did not invest in some of these things? How many of us did not jump on X, Y, and Z when the opportunity presented itself to jump on X, Y, Z? We didn't jump on it, and now we're like, oh, man, dang it, if I had only bought $1,000 worth of this, I'd be a millionaire by now. Right. You missed your opportunity. You didn't. Zaldane chose not to miss his opportunity. The knock came. He answered the door. He had a conversation, and he did what he thought was best. Leave him alone. Let him do his thing. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. He's entitled to make his own decision. He's a grown man. He made a decision, and that's what it is. Like everybody says, well, maybe he'll sell me that Mega Bass rod he has. Maybe he'll sell me those baits. He said on the thing, he ain't selling nothing. He ain't selling nothing. All of his heads, he's going to keep it all. He never said he hated Megabass. He never said, oh my God, those Megabass guys are... He never said any of that. He left with a very respectable conversation. He left... He put out the word that he still respects what they do. He loved the opportunity to work for them, the opportunity to work with that company. He thought it was great. He just made a decision for himself. So I'm going to leave it at that. That's my 2 cents on it. Let that man do his thing. You got your comments. That's cool. Obviously, everybody entitled to your comments. Put your comments out there. Do all that. But that man's going to do his thing. Whether it's a good decision or not, that's to be determined. He made a decision. The results of that decision, that's to be determined. We'll see soon what he comes up with. We'll see if his tournament success changes. We'll see if he gets a win he's looking for. If he gets a top 10 he's looking for. We'll see. The results to be determined. But he made a decision. That's what you're allowed to do in this country, is make a decision. Do what it is that you want to do, and nobody can tell you any different. He made a decision. Now we get to watch and see how it folds. So if he does great, I'm going to be one of the ones pulling for him. I hope you do great, Chris Zaldane. If you watch my video, I hope you do great. I hope you have a great season. Welcome to Team 13 Fishing. I look forward to what you come up with. I'll still be right here on the team. I'll be in the meetings. I'll be in all that. 13 Fishing is where it is. Baits, I look forward to seeing what you come up with. And we're going to keep rocking. I'm going to keep fishing. I'm still going to sign up for all the tournaments. I'm still going to have a great time. I'm still going to enjoy myself. I'm going to continue to trust God and do what I can is the best for me and my family. Just like Chris Zaldane did. So, Chris, respect. Do your thing. Appreciate you guys watching the video. As always, peace, peace. I'm out.